Good afternoon. My name is Arlene Baldwin, and I want to welcome everyone here today to this unique press conference. I am 16 years old. I am affected by the violence that continues in our community. I have lost family members and friends to murder, but I am not just a victim. I am the solution because I care and I have ideas about why violence is happening and what needs to be done to make our community safer. And so do all of these young people here today. Today, youth from Teen Empowerment, MassVOTE, Hyde Square Task Force, Beantown Society will be speaking. They will speak about family, responsibilities, community leadership, civic engagement, education, and jobs. Lack of these resources contributes to violence. Funding them will contribute to lowering violence. Now I want to introduce our first speaker, James.
Support us when we're trying, not just when we're dying. Support us when we're trying, not just when we're dying.
Support us when we're trying,
not just when we're dying. Real talk. Good afternoon. My name's James Causton, and I want you to glorify this. I'm 19 years old, and for the past year, I've worked with Teen Empowerment as a youth organizer. Without this job, I could have ended up on a whole other path. You see, before I got this chance to work as a leader, I was on a negative road. I sold drugs and I ran with gangs. A lot of people wonder why a person like me would do such things. Well, I grew up in a pretty tough background, where it's easier to get a gun than a beef patty. And when I got old enough, all those people who was telling me that I should get off my butt and get a job were the same people that would deny me every chance I tried. Then I dropped out of school, and I began spiraling down until someone gave me a chance. That someone was Teen Empowerment. They gave me a job being a leader. They looked at me and didn't see a gangbanger, a drug dealer, or some crazy kid running around causing chaos. They see a young man trying to make it out the jungle, trying to do something with himself, but get snagged on the underbrush from here and there. In short, they gave me a chance, and I took it. Now I'm working to see that many more youth get a chance to work at all kinds of jobs that will give them a chance to develop their talents. That's why it's so important that the state legislators support jobs, job training, and educational opportunities for youth like me.
Many people who are involved with violence have to grow up without a father in their lives. I know what that is like, but unlike so many of these stories, my father did not choose to leave me. At 9 years old, on December 18, 2000, I lost my father to terminal cancer. He loved our family, and that love kept our family strong and united, the way all families should be. He was a good man and a good father. For you fathers and mothers who are still alive, make sure you're there for your child. Only you have the power to create the family portrait that can build our community up. Even though my father is gone physically, his dreams of our success still lives on. So for him, I will fulfill these dreams.
This is where us teens come in. Every chance we get, we need to try to communicate with our brothers to let them know it's not too late to put them in put that right foot forward. I know it may be hard with the struggles that many youth have, but we need to do everything we can do to let them know that it's worth the effort to lead them in a decent life.
My name is Elijah Perry, and I'm here to talk about street violence. Unfortunately, I had to experience this firsthand. On December 29, 2008, on my 15th birthday, I received the worst birthday gift in the world. My brother, Jermaine Perry, was taken away from me. I felt like someone took a part of my heart out, ripped it up, and stomped on it. I never felt anything like this before, and I do not want any of my peers to have experienced the same feeling. Jermaine was only 17 and had a wonderful outlook on life. I've learned from this that nothing will bring my brother back, but I can work to try to make something positive out of this bad situation. The person who killed my brother was probably confused. They probably thought that they had nothing else to look forward to in life. So with that in mind, it was easy for them to take my brother's life. This is why I think it's important for you to have opportunities to vote, to voice the issues of our generation, and for adults and other decision makers to listen and take our concerns seriously. One project that the young civic leaders of MassVOTE is working on is to help young voices heard is by pre-registration. If all 16 and 17-year-olds were allowed to pre-register to vote, elected officials would pay more attention to their issues because they know that they are automatically registered when they turn 18, and their vote will very much affect who is elected.
We at the Hyde Square Task Force, in an effort to make our station safer, have started a campaign with trained police officers. The campaign started when we had staff from the Hyde Square Task Force come in complaining about experiences that they've had or seen, and from that point on we met with Chief McMillan as well as 2 other representatives, and after that Shayla's going to tell you a little bit more what happened after.
Then the transit police gave their opinion on it, and now we're going to work together to solve the problem.
Yeah, I came to just express how I feel about youth jobs. You know, I feel it's important to keep them around because, you know, as a youth growing up in Boston, in Roxbury, you know, there's been moments where, you know, I was made fun of because of my attire, and I feel the jobs that youth, you know, will get over the summer will prevent or just save them from those moments. You know, those moments are somewhat traumatizing sometimes, you know.
My name is Jeremy Gomes, and I want you to glorify this. I'm representing the Jamaica Plain Youth Health Equity Coalition and Youth Employment Project. We have been working hard in Jamaica Plain and across the city to help people see how important jobs and opportunities are for youth in Boston. But it's not just about jobs, though. Having a job does make a huge difference in addressing a lot of issues we face.
In our communities nowadays, like, the reason why we are so fast-tracked into what the mainstream is trying to feed us, like the fast cars, fast clothes, fast money, is because, like, what they're selling us a dream, and they don't other people from outside of the community, they don't see what's going on in the community. They think it's just like some type of dreamland. It doesn't happen, it doesn't exist, but all this stuff happens and exists. There's drugs and all this violence in our community, but the reason why is because all of us are chasing that fast money, and every dollar ain't a good dollar. So people are just not knowing that, all right, I need money, but they're just not knowing which way to go, and like, they need different, if we have more opportunities like jobs, like everywhere around the corner, you can just go get a job. It's easier to go get or such and such this or that drug and sell that than to get a job. It shouldn't be like that.
I'm a youth from Roxbury, and I work at MassVOTE's Young Civic Leaders program. Without this program, I wouldn't be necessarily on the streets, but I know many of my friends that I go to school with, that I hang out with on a regular basis, wouldn't really have the same opportunity as I do. So I ask, like many politicians, oh, youth funding is very important. That's for the future. If youth are the future and we are the now. We are not like just put aside until we're 18 where, oh, we're important because, oh, now we can vote, now we can keep your job. No, we're for now.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming and listening. We must continue to include youth voice in every discussion and decision that affects our lives. Youth need to be seen above and beyond violence. Youth have great insight, ideas, and solutions. I want to thank all the speakers today and all the adults that support us. Support us when we're trying, not just when we're dying. Support us when we're trying, not just when we're dying. Support us when we're trying, not just when we're dying.